Alright, I'm going to show you how to make some filters for your email. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make some filters for your email. This is a helpful tool that's used to sort your mail when you have a lot of stuff that comes from a particular person or from a group of people. I'm broadcasting primarily from my desktop. I've learned that there's a problem when doing the screen share on a Chromebook. They're aware that there's this problem. They're working to make a solution for it. Until then, I'll be using my Windows desktop. So here we are in my email. As you can see, I've got quite a few emails. A lot of them have come from Gmail telling me that, hey, something's happened, whether it's I'm starting a new Hangout or I've set up a appointment with something or someone posted something. So I'm just going to use them as my guinea pig, if it will. So I'm going to first check an email that was sent to me from Google Plus and click on this More and go to Filter Messages Like These. When you click that, it'll say, okay, well, if you receive an email from, this is the no reply at plus.google.com, and here, if you notice behind it, it listed all of the emails that I've received from the no reply at gmail.com. I'm actually going to edit this string so that it's, if I get it from anyone at plus.google.com, and then down here at the bottom there's the create filter with this search. I'm going to click that button there and it says, hey, look, you've got a lot more from the plus.google.com than you did before. Here's where you can say what you want to do with that information. If you want to skip it, never see it, but still keep track of it so that you can search for it later, that's what archiving it is. Marking it as read, also a common task. It's what I do with a lot of the vendor contacts, the people who try and get me to buy stuff. That's one that I always mark it as read, and I still have it, but I don't want to read it right now. Mark it as read. You can also choose to delete, and that will delete it forever. You won't be able to retrieve it from your trash can. You can apply a label. So, for example, right now, if I want to apply a label called Google Plus to these emails, you can see I don't have a label called Google Plus, so I would create a new one. I'll just call it Google Plus and create it. Then we can say never mark it as spam, always mark it important, never mark it important. I'm going to say never mark important is pretty good. And then categorize. Categorize kind of goes along with the last presentation that I did, where you have promotions, updates, social media, personal. So we could say categorize it as, we'll say social, because almost everything from plus.google.com would be a social thing. And then this bottom box is important too. If you forget it, it's not the end of the world. You can always come back in and edit it. But this will say everything else that I have in my inbox, I want to do the same thing to those. And then we click Create Filter, and the filter is created. And now, if you notice on the side, I have a Google Plus label. I can click on that label, and everything that I had determined to meet the criteria of that filter has been applied. If you notice, this is the email that I had checked on. It was a unchecked or an unread email. Well, now it's been marked as read. So I will now no longer receive notifications on my phone whenever I receive anything from anybody at plus.google.com. That's great if you already have, or if you have labels that you're working on, or that you want to create. However, once you've created a label, where is that stored at? And that is over here under the Settings button. You go to Settings, and then your filters is listed right here. So as you can see, I use filters quite a bit. And they can be complex or they can be simple. This is probably one of the more complex. It's whenever I receive an email from one of these individuals, label it as from a technical director and mark it as important. You can make them, again, as complex or as simple as you want. And if you want, you can combine labels or just have individual labels all spread out. If you want to export your current labels to another account, that is done by selecting all and hitting export, and that will give you a XML file. And then when you're on your new account or your other account, you would click import files, and then you choose that XML file that was generated. I hope you find this useful. Again, filters are extremely powerful. They help you to keep your inbox clean and can do a lot of sorting for you that you would otherwise have to do manually. Some suggested filters that I use would be for your deposit slips, for general emails from anyone at westgrand.k12.co.us or from your work. I have them apply a label whenever somebody from our work shows up, and it just gets added on. That way I can see, hey, Marvin sent me an email, or Daniel sent me an email, Terry sent me an email. Those labels are then applied, and it makes it easier to see. You don't always have to say skip the inbox or mark as read or anything like that. You can just have the label be applied, which again definitely helps out when it comes to finding and sorting your mail. So I hope you find this useful. Feel free and give me a call, question, or if you have any questions, or send me an email or comment, and I will do what I can to get to you.